Sogle amche Herald TV Polenyarank, my Mogatho Yokar. We are on to the 7th episode, and this is our FIFA World Cup 2022. Yesterday was a grand day actually, and I will share with you the results. Switzerland 1, Cameroon 0, Uruguay 0, South Korea 0, Portugal 3, Ghana 2, and in the morning today we had Brazil 2, Serbia 0. We have the matches for today which I will share with you, but the talking match has been Portugal-Ghana. And nobody expected this result of 3 goals and 2 goals being scored by Ghana. Nobody expected Ghana, the 61st team in the FIFA list, and Portugal 9. See the vast difference, and everybody was thinking that it will be almost a walkover for Brazil. It didn't happen so. But the historic goal for Ronaldo in the 65th minute, he became the first male player in history to score at 5 different World Cups. Ronaldo hits the penalty in the 65th minute. It was a very, very powerful kick. And Ronaldo beat Messi in FIFA World Cup tally, netting his 8th goal in tournament history. Later on came the equalizer from Ghana, and subsequently João Felix and Rafael Leão scored in quick succession to make it 3-1 for Portugal, with Bruno Fernandes being the architect of both goals. Osman Bukhari kept Ghana's hopes alive with a goal in 89th minute, and there was a big drama in the 90 plus 10. We shall examine that. We shall see what has happened, and it's my pleasure to welcome our legend, Francis de Souza.
Thank you very much.
My Magaso Yokar Baba Francis. Karl Makadisona, anybody expected 3-2 result, 2 goals from Ghana. First half was dominated by Portugal, there was no doubt. What happened in the second half, and what happened after that penalty goal from Cristiano Ronaldo?
Congratulations to all the Portugal fans in Goa and all over the world. Congratulations to Ronaldo for achieving this landmark during this World Cup on the world stage. Really incredible performance in the last 30 minutes by Portugal. Well, one starts wondering what happened during the first 60 minutes and why Portugal wasn't able to break through. Ghana were very happy sitting down with a formation of 5-3-2, and they were confident that Portugal would get most of the domination and ball possession, and very rightly so.
Because they had 70% ball possession with 7 shots and 2 on the target, while it was 0 for Ghana in the first half. That's what you said.
Yes, because Portugal had Silva, Bruno and Otavio in the middle, playing in the middle, and they operated mostly to the wings to Cancelo and the other left back. And they were trying to play through the wings with 5 backs in defense from Ghana and 3 in the midfield. I mean, they couldn't find the gaps.
Pretty tough.
Pretty tough. Portugal was slow, predictable and ineffective, and that's why the 0-0 draw was persisting till 60 minutes.
Yeah, but then came the 65th minute and came the goal from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes, I mean full marks to Cristiano Ronaldo. He has been the most experienced player on the field. He knows how to get penalties and how to get goals. And it was a very soft penalty, I must say.
Too soft.
Yes, even the great legend of Portugal, Luis Figo, in his analysis of the games, said that for him, along with Rooney, he said it wasn't a penalty for me. And you can see, hear this remark from a player who has represented Portugal and been a legend.
So in a way he was very lucky, because in the first half he had two good shots. One landed in the goal, but it was disallowed. But I think with the penalty there was a transformation.
Yeah, Jovito, goals light up the match, and the adrenaline of the players go up.
Yeah.
And it happened when penalty was converted by Ronaldo. Ghana opened up. They changed the system from 3 defenders to 5 midfielders and 2 forwards. And that's where the brilliance of both the coaches comes into play. One coach, Santos of Portugal, very rightly brought in his substitutions. Rafael Leão, I have watched him playing in AC Milan, a brilliant player with speed and technical ability. And normally João Felix played in the left flank during the first half, which is not his actual position. And Bruno playing on the wings. For Man United, Bruno plays in the middle. And you know, the last season he had contributed immensely by putting the ball to Ronaldo and helping him to score. So something was amiss in that first half, in the first 60 minutes. And very rightly, Santos changed that formation. And he brought in these players and put João Felix on the right. And by 3 defenders at the back, Portugal found the gaps and the space to run in. There were players in first half, Portugal players who couldn't run off the ball. Now with the space available, they were able to run into the spaces on the wings. And one of the goals, and both the goals which have come, is come from wings, from João Felix and from Rafael Leão.
Yes, but I think Portugal opened, but Ghana didn't fall back. Ghana also retaliated. And in 90+10, this extra time, Portugal survived a very big scare.
Yes, because that would have created history, Jovito. Because I don't think something like that happens at the world stage.
Because goalkeeper Costa, he collects a cross from Ghana, keeps the ball down. Did not know that Williams, who was there behind, he manages to run, but he slipped at the vital moment, and then it was cleared by a Portugal defender, Danilo, and Portugal were very lucky. The match could have ended in a 3-3 draw.
Yeah, it saved Santos and the goalkeeper a big embarrassment. But before that, I would like to tell you the Ghanaian coach who faltered by withdrawing Kudus. Kudus was a live wire for the Ghanaian team. He has the ability to run with the ball and counter attack. And by withdrawing him from the team, he opened the gates for Portugal, because he contributed to the first goal. So his speedy runs, his covering of the space prevented Portugal in the first half from finding the gaps.
But then Ghana succeeded, whatever you may say, and they were almost on the verge of finishing on 3-3.
Yeah, I think it was Providence that saved Portugal, because the player concerned had slipped.
Yes.
He still managed to feebly push the ball towards the goal, but it was well saved by the defender.
Yes. Now Ronaldo surpassed Messi in another aspect, as he got the Player of the Match award for the 7th time, the maximum number of times for a player in the tournament. Since his debut for Portugal in 2003, Ronaldo scored 117 goals in 191 internationals. Ronaldo became the second oldest goal scorer of a FIFA World Cup after Roger Milla. 37-year-old Ronaldo needs one more goal to eclipse the legendary Eusebio, who has 9 World Cup goals, as Portugal's all-time leading goal scorer in World Cups. There is no time to say, but Cristiano is a phenomenon and a legend, said manager Fernando Santos. They accused that it was a soft penalty with accusations of a special gift for Ronaldo. It was a beautiful moment for Ronaldo. To win the first match is crucial, but also a world record, and I am sure that made him, Cristiano Ronaldo, very, very proud. What do you think about Cristiano Ronaldo's performance on the whole?
Yeah, forgetting what controversy has erupted at Manchester United about Cristiano Ronaldo, setting aside that, but let's talk about Ronaldo as a professional player. He has tremendous work ethics. He has a hunger for records, and he backs it up with dedication, with hard work, and he has his mind in the right place.
So, the last quarter, as you said, Francis, was a roller coaster, especially after Portugal leading 3-1. One may love him or hate Ronaldo. The records keep tumbling, and one will enjoy the soap opera while it lasts. Ronaldo is now Portugal's oldest as well as their youngest World Cup scorer, and the first man to score at 5 World Cups. It was a mixed performance from both Ronaldo and Portugal. The penalty was described as a special gift by the Ghana coach, who felt Ronaldo had dived, and the referee pointed to the spot straight with no VAR intervention.
Yeah, I was also wondering, Jovito, that the fans, the public watching this match were not available to, being able to see the VAR replay, because that would have convinced everybody whether it was a genuine penalty or a gift, yes, as the Ghanaian coach has called.
Yes. Now, the match came to life, as Francis, you have said, after Ronaldo won a hugely controversial penalty. It was erratic defending with some wonderful counter-attacks that had everyone holding their breath. Portugal will need to improve significantly if they are to win. Do you agree with this statement?
Yes, because I thought Rafael Leao should have started the match, because considering the ability that he has, I was disappointed, because Portugal squad this time looks a formidable squad.
Everyone says that.
Yeah, they have Ruben Dias, they have João Cancelo, who's doing remarkably well at the Manchester City. They have Bruno, who's good at Manchester United. They have Bernardo Silva at Manchester. So they have a galaxy of players.
Yes.
Who can produce results in this World Cup.
We hope that they will improve, especially their defense, and the goalkeeper is little more attentive.
Yes,
in their play.
Jovito, let's give the benefit of doubt to all the big players from these nations, because preparation time has always been too short.
Yes. We are coming very close to our halfway mark of this program, which is being supported by Decathlon Kalangut, Martin's Corner in Betalbatim, Adlengoin Family Restaurant, Doria Degir Multi-Cuisine Restaurant Old Goa, and Martin's Place Village Bistro Navelim. We have a short break. Don't go away. We'll come back very shortly.
Please do drop in at a small little family restaurant called Adlengoin, which is just 5 minutes from Basilica of Born Jesus and Say Cathedral. In this small restaurant, we serve authentic Goan cuisine, and we are known even for our fresh fish, chicken, mutton, etc. Also, we are known even for the other cuisines like tandoori, Indian, Indo-Chinese. So why don't you come over? Also, we have a full-fledged bar, and our bartenders do really good, amazing cocktails and mocktails. And also, most important point, we are having a live premiere of the FIFA World Cup. So do drop in with your family and friends, and for reservations, dial the number on the screen.
Today we are at Martin's place and the ambience, sarke chod bare. Like look at this, so spacious and so nice. You feel like dancing. So let's cheers for it. The food here is next level. Like it's so good and so the prawns, guys, they were so kurkurit. Like it is approved by Mr. Kurkurit. So look at me eat them. And Goan sausage stuffed squids. Kitne lagtale rahe ho. Saam ke kadis boom bang zata. Ani tenge signature dish mila mare stuffed crabs. Kitne lagta bara pure crab meat, white wine, ani cream, ani cheese gun. Jauna hail mera ami prawns pulao ani chicken kafriyal. Kafriyal ki lagta har ke chod bare ta pulao.
Welcome back. You are with Herald TV and you are watching Bandit with Herald TV. The World Cup 2022 is on. We have talked about the main match yesterday. All Goans who are football fanatics never missed this Portugal-Ghana. The result was unbelievable and there was no doubt it was a very good match. This morning we had Brazil-Serbia and it was Brazil 2, Serbia 0. Tonight we have a very important match and that will be England versus United States of America at midnight 00:30 a.m. I feel that this is going to be a very, very important, crucial match. What do you think, Francis?
Yes, I think with the performance of US that we have seen, I think US is going to give a run for their money to England. But there's no denying the fact that England is a very capable side. They have players in every position and the caliber of the player is huge. They have experience and they know how to play big games.
But this will be a very key match and worth watching.
Yes, because USA has to go all out to stay in the competition, and that will be utmost in their mind.
We have also the match at 3:30, which must be going on, Wales versus Iran. At 6:30, we have Qatar versus Senegal, and the match where you can predict the outcome, Netherlands versus Ecuador at 9:30 p.m. That is the fixtures for today, the Friday, starting tonight, midnight, and that is again, I repeat, England versus US. You can predict, send your predictions, and match to be predicted is Netherlands, Ecuador. Send your predictions before 9:30. It's on WhatsApp. The number is on the screen, but I will repeat it for your benefit. 8237160273. Yesterday, lot of predictions, but nobody came closer. They talked about 3-0, 2-0, 3-2. Nobody was there. The closest who came were Agnello Azevedo from Courtorim and Arnaldo Costa from Courtorim. But no one on target. Nobody expected Ghana to score. That's why they always said 3-0, 2-0, 5-0 and things like that.
Yes, because Ghana was supposed to be the 61st nation on FIFA rankings and the weakest in this particular group. And Portugal, as we always said, is a formidable side. So we never expected that Ghana would score 2 goals against Portugal.
So this is a chance for all our viewers to participate, to be part of the World Cup event and predict the Netherlands-Ecuador match tonight. Every team has now played in Qatar, and it is England, Spain, France and Brazil, the standout performance so far, with Saudi Arabia and Japan delivering major upsets. 16 games played, 48 matches to go. And the match Brazil-Serbia, excellent match, and we had an excellent scoring, and the second goal that Brazil scored, they say is a fantastic goal. It was a bicycle kick from Richarlison.
It reminded me of days of Pele. where the famous bicycle kick is even remembered till today.
Yes.
So it brought me very sweet
You
memories.
also would do that in some matches, I still remember.
Yes, sometimes when you know you have to improvise in the box in order to get goals.
Because it was a very difficult match against Serbia, very difficult match, and they ended with a 2-0 victory. And he scored both the goals. The second one, they say that's an acrobatic finish, and that gave the Seleção a 2-0 victory. Brazil showed its unbelievable attacking depth as Neymar Jr. and young strikers like Vinicius Jr., Rafinha, Richarlison and Rodrigo took center stage in a new and thrilling Brazil side looking to showcase a 2022 edition of Jogo Bonito. That's what we call it, the beautiful game at the World Cup. Vinicius Jr. was involved in both the goals. Brazil had 59% possession with 22 shots to Serbia's 5, and Brazil had 8 shots on target to Serbia's 0. Yet they managed to hold them goalless for quite long time.
Yes, because there are equally good players who are playing in big Premier Leagues all over the world, and they are very experienced, and Serbia is a good team, but you cannot take away the quality of players that Brazil has, and that's why everybody has put their money on Brazil to win the World Cup this year.
Brazil won yesterday's match, but the match dealt an injury blow as Neymar limped off with a significant swollen ankle. The ankle appeared very swollen. If you have watched him, it looks to be quite a serious injury.
Yes, because now they have the benefit of playing in the league and not in a knockout stage, where his absence would have felt a lot. So they have time for recovery, because I think they can the other opponents they can get through without Neymar also, and that's the quality of players they have in their team.
Brazil failed to break the Serbian defense for more than an hour. Brazil hit the post multiple times. Wanja made some good saves. Brazil turned on the heat in the second half, and Richarlison scored twice in 9 minutes to hand Brazil a very comfortable win. It was Tottenham strikers' wonder goal. It was a spectacular volley, the second goal, a sensational bicycle kick. 5 times Brazil have announced their arrival in style. Do you agree with that?
Very much true, because Brazil brings something exceptional to the tournament, and this bicycle kick is one thing that they have brought at the very start. There is yet a lot of good performances and good goals we are going to see with the Brazilian squad.
If then Rafinha had converted the chances he had, and if those long-range shots from the truly majestic Casemiro and Fred had gone in, the score could have been 5-0 or even 6-0 for Brazil.
Yes, I think Brazil is capable of scoring goals at their whim and fancies. So we look for Brazil to do very well in this World Cup.
Then we had Switzerland 1, Cameroon 0. Possession Switzerland 51%, and Bril Embolo scored for Switzerland with a calm and composed finish from inside the box in the 48th minute. It was a brilliant goal indeed.
Yeah, it is always nice to see brilliant goals from smaller teams, because we expect bigger players on the stage to do something exceptional. But when the player from Switzerland does it, it's really exciting and memorable.
So Cameroon, they were good with their attack, but Embolo's goal early in the second half put Switzerland in the driver's seat. Embolo kept his promise not to celebrate against the country where he was born. 25-year-old Embolo plays for French club Monaco. He moved to Europe as a child. First he went to France and then to Switzerland. But yesterday he said, I am from Cameroon, and therefore did not celebrate that goal.
Yeah, it's a sporting gesture that great players with great heart,
Only they can do
they
so.
can do so.
So Cameroon lacked in quality. Their best moments came in the first half, and they will rule not taking any chances for those earlier chances. Cameroon's head coach, Rigobert, reserved a word of praise for match winner Embolo, telling reporters, he is my little brother. We often speak to each other on phone, and I wanted to congratulate him. Just because we are on different teams, it does not mean we are not still brothers. Cameroon dominated an entertaining first half, missing several chances. They used pace and power to outmaneuver their European rivals. Cameroon's streak of losses at World Cup has extended to 8 games dating back to 2002. What and how do you rate Cameroon's match?
Most of the African countries that play this beautiful game, I think they have more power and speed, and they rely heavily on power and speed. But yesterday, Cameroon did put up a good fight against Switzerland, and I think a 0-0 draw would have been a fair result.
But you know, it's football, goals that matter,
Yeah,
and anybody scores.
And Ebola made the difference.
Yes, and then we had Uruguay and South Korea, goalless draw, and it was also an entertaining draw. Nothing could separate Uruguay and South Korea in their Group H opener. What did you? I'm sure you watched the match.
Yeah, I did watch it, and both the teams had good chances. Uruguay team struck the post a couple of times. They were unlucky, but I think it was also a fair result.
It was. And South Korea controlled most of the first half, but Uruguay dominated as the game wore on, and they almost won it in the final minute when Federico Valverde's long-range effort crashed off the post. This is what you have just mentioned.
Yes, and also Korea had one good chance with Song missing the mark narrowly.
Yes, that was the last chance for the Tottenham striker Son.
Yes.
And the Starman, he shot wide towards the end. The draw leaves Group H wide open, with some feeling it could be a 3-way battle for qualification to the knockout stages with Uruguay, South Korea and Portugal. What do you say about that?
Yeah, it's going to be tough group, because now with Portugal getting those 3 points and the other teams playing a draw, I think it'll be a contention for second place.
Uruguay twice hit the woodwork, that's what you said, and a Diego Godin header at the end of first half, and through Federico, 25-yard pile driver at the end of the second half. It was a very good match, I should say.
Yes, and as I also expected Korea to follow in the footsteps of Saudi and Japan, but they narrowly missed.
So we
it.
are coming to a close. Everybody has been talking about Portugal's victory, and I think we need to celebrate with some cookies at least on behalf of the victory. A tough victory, I think we can definitely.
Oh, it is very thoughtful of you, Jovito, to celebrate. This occasion is very memorable to my heart and to thousands of the Goans.
Yeah, because most of the Goans were involved in the game, and they were thrilled that it was 3-2 and not 3-3, which looked like.
You know, I think, Jovito, there was not much sale in Qatar last night, but there was a lot of sale, I think, in Goa for beer.
So beer was sold in Goa.
Yes.
And not in Qatar.
That made the difference.
Yeah. So we are coming to the end of this presentation, and this program was supported by Decathlon Kalangut, Martin's Corner Betalbatim, Adlang Goy Family Restaurant, Doria Degir Multi-Cuisine Restaurant Old Goa, and Martin's Place Village Bistro Navalim. Thank you, Francis, for being with us and enlightening us on how Portugal started with a penalty kick and then allowed Ghana to come back into contention.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jovito.
Thank you. So we meet again tomorrow at the same time for the new matches. Thank you very much.